you been frustrated standing in an aisle waiting for someone to help you? Have you tried to explain that piece you're looking for to fit a certain fitting in fixing a home project, and it takes 3 to 4 people before you might have the right piece? At Garden True Value, I take pride in my staff in their one-on-one attention to our customers, and with their being with me a long time. They can usually spot the trouble or part you need, and you can be on your way. If we don't have what you need, please give us a chance to get it for you. Stop at Garden True Value and let us help. Also, visit our website, gardentruevalue.com, for more information.
America is at work, from farms to construction sites to factories. Millions of people operate tractors and heavy equipment every day to help keep America strong and growing. When operating dump trucks or equipment with booms or other extensions, watch out for overhead electrical lines. Make sure there's adequate clearance, because coming in contact with those lines could result in a tragedy. For more safety information, visit weci.net and click on the Safety tab. An important safety message brought to you by Wheatland Electric, delivering energy for life, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Moment of honesty. I know Garnan sets the bar as high as it goes. And when it comes to cremation, they make a point of assuring that everything is done under their own roof, by their own professional staff, and in their own new state-of-the-art facility, and not farmed out to some off-site third-party crematory. So if I have to call on a funeral home, it'll be Garnan without question. Garnan Funeral Homes, serving all of Southwest Kansas.
Propane heats our homes and shops.
All right, let's go 1 minute here, 1 minute, no bed. 1 minute, no bed.
Fitted to operate on propane? Garden City Propane is a local, family-owned company that can help you maximize your fuel dollars with safe and affordable options. They have tanks, can get parts, and provide reliable delivery by people that have lived here and been in the business for years. So you never have to worry. Contact Garden City Propane today to find out more.
When it's time for your vehicle service work, take it to Lot Motors in Dodge City. The technicians at Lot Motors are ASC certified and factory trained. Enroll in their oil change package for most makes and models and pay only $25 plus tax on your oil change. This includes 5 quarts of non-synthetic oil and a full inspection of your vehicle. Put your family's safety in the hands of a service department who won't settle for anything less than the best. Lot Motors, your largest Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram truck dealer in all of Western Kansas, under the Great American flag in Dodge City.
Starting lineup. First for the
sophomore from Paris, France. 4.5 points, 2.9 rebounds. Nini McGee, 5'9" sophomore from Fort Worth, Texas. 10.5 points and 6 rebounds. Justice Odom rounds out 5'6", the freshman. From Indianapolis, Indiana, from Lawrence North High School. Antoine Scales. In his first year as the head coach, the Broncos had spent the previous 2 years. And Colby, they started well, and a big win on the road, coming from 16 down to beat County. Blew out Sterling JV. They blew that fourth quarter lead against Coffeyville. Here they came back from double digits against Independence. Took Allen to the woodshed. Blew a 17-point lead in the loss against Pratt. Blew another lead against Martin. Garden City, they forced overtime and lost in the extra session, and then against Cloud. You could say they weren't in it from the start. The fact that they only lost by 7 and shot less than 30% was incredible. And then it all came together in Liberal on Wednesday night with them win over Stewart. Big time for Hutch coming into this game. Fresh off a win against Pratt. They won that game by 11. Northwest Texas had an easy one. The Heroes blew a 13-point second half lead in that one. Garden City they beat by 18, and they blew out Cowley by 23. Basically beat Cowley at their own game. Let's get to the keys for today's game. And for the Brockbusters, I mean, if there's any way you can harness exactly what you did in the game on Wednesday, and what Antoine Scales had deployed was a plan. Look, we're going to let the shot clock run down. We're going to take our time and then see what happens. Because Seward wasn't running any offense. It was just, let's cross half court and jack threes. Well, that's great if you're the Golden State Warriors. Seward County is not the Golden State Warriors, and they went 4 of 20 from three-point land. Garden City is wearing the home whites. Hutch is wearing the blue uniforms with the red trim and the white numerals. Again, this series has been lopsided the last few years. Brockbusters control the opening tip. They're moving from left to right. Hutch has won 5 straight in this series. Brockbusters have it. Wing right, Mapang. Up top, Nevis. Drives left into the paint. Shovels for Odom, low right. Turnaround righty hook is off the front iron. And the loose ball off to Grassity for Hutch. No score, 20 seconds gone by. Here in quarter number 1 from Conestoga Arena in Garden City. Brockbusters' last win came on the road in this series at the Sports Arena. Their first win since 2004. At the top of the key, it's Suddington. Whip it in the left corner, curling right. Kate Ogle, the transfer from Highland. At the elbow left, Grassity, deep 2. That hits the heel of the rim. Ball deflected all the way to the far side of the floor and out of bounds off of Hutch. So each team scoreless on their first trip. It's the Brockbusters coming back from left to right. And you think about all the good things that they did, Garden City, on defense against Seward. Flip it to the other side offensively, where they have struggled at times this year, and they shot the ball nearly 50%. Garden City with the ball, attacking the hoop. To my right, Afoa at the top of the key, dancing there against Alford, the Derby native. Hands for Nevis coming right. Hutch in a man-to-man. They play a lot of zone, too. Straightaway Nini McGee with 10 to shoot. Hides around an Odom pick. Fires from the elbow right, and that's way off the mark. And Idra the rebound for the Blue Dragons. McGee started the year really well off from the field. In fact, she's still top 30 in the conference as far as field goal percentage. No score, 90 seconds in. Hutch ball right to left. Suddington has it far side wing. The Casey Schlegel product. Left side angle, Ogle. Chest pass straight away back for Suddington. Shot clock at 7. Backs away against Nevis into a double team. Odom ties her up. Jump ball possession arrow stays with Hutch with 3 on the timer. You cannot let Hutch get anything easy. A team that shoots 41%. 4th in the conference in points per game at 74.5. Alford to throw it in inline left for the Blue Dragons. Shot clock at 3. Rainbows to Ogle. Quarter court right against McGee. Drives to the nail. Flips it with the left hand, no. Loose ball out of bounds off of Idra of Hutch. And the Blue Dragons 0 for 2. In the games Hutch has lost this year, and you look at the Butler game, first time they've scored 50 points or less since 2018. They didn't shoot the ball well in that game. And in the game against Independence on the road, didn't shoot well there either. Garden City has it left to right, still scoreless 2 minutes in. Nevis, chest pass wing left to Foa, watched there by Alford, comes back right. Hutchinson a man-to-man. Nene McGee left wing, holds it above her head, floats it straight away. Mapang, wing right Afoa, three-pointer. That sputters in and out. Offensive rebound. Back to Afoa, swatted back from behind by Alfred out of bounds. And the ball stays with Garden City. Blockbusters 0 for their first 4 from the field. Fresh shot clock for the Blockbusters. Afoa finds Mapang underneath and lays it in. Garden 2, Hutch nothing. 7:40 to go first quarter. Hutch ball right to left. Blockbusters deploy a man-to-man. Ogle played last year for the Scotties at Highland. Suddington right lane line against Nevis and banks it in. That's too easy in Suddington's first 2, and it ties the game at 2. So over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the first quarter from Conestoga Arena in Garden City. Game tied at 2. Blockbusters have it left to right. McGee at the foul line circle, goes right, attacks Ogle, rejected by Ogle, and Ogle clears for Hutch. As good of an offensive player as Ogle is, she's very good on the other end as well. This is Grassity on the take for the Blue Dragons, going from the left elbow, zigzags right to the block, and she's fouled. And Grassity, the freshman from Topeka High School, wipes the bottom of her shoes heading to the free throw line where, you know, in years past, that fouls on Ariana Foe of Garden City, her first, and the team's first. In years past, Hutch was a really good free throw shooting team, but this year shooting only at 64%. And I say only, when you look at women's college basketball this year at the junior college level, those numbers aren't horrendous by any stretch. They're 6th in the conference in percentage. Second free throw, and it bounces around and through. Hutch has scored the last 4. And they have a 4-2 lead. Blockbuster ball from left to right. Ariana Foa across the 10-second line for Garden City off their first win against Seward since 2016. Straight away Nevis has it. Defended there by Grassity. Wing right to McGee. Palms the ball. Flips straight away for Odom. Drives on Idra. Spins in the paint. Righty hook no. And Idra a one-handed over-the-shoulder rebound for Hutch. 4-2 Blue Dragons in front. We played just over 3.5 minutes of this opening quarter. Blue Dragons have it. On the arc right, it's Suddington. Chest pass for Grassity, top of the key into a double. Cross the lane left to Idro, scoops it home over Odom. 6 straight for Hutch. 6:12 to go in quarter number 1, and it's a 4-point lead for the Blue Dragons. Garden City has 1 for their first 7 from the field. Left wing, it's McGee, shadowed there by Ogle, who stands about 5 feet off of her. They are daring her to shoot. Not a lot of movement here offensively. Left to the foul line, it's Mapang. Out for McGee, left wing 3. That's not her game, and that's way off the mark, and Alfred the weak side board for Hutch, and Garden City is 1 of 8. Hutch ball up 6-2. Alfred into a double left end line. Blue Dragons have opened up 2 for 4. It's Grassity at the top, chest pass for Alfred on her left hip. Whips it sideline right for Ogle. Overhead pass, Grassity underneath. Low right on a cut, and she's fouled. And that's Ariana Foa's second foul, and the second team foul against Garden City. That sends Grassity to the free throw line. Shooting 62%. First of 2 is a swish. 7 straight points now for the Blue Dragons after Garden City jumped out in front 2-0. Grassity, second free throws in and out. Offensive rebound, Idra, and she puts it back up and in. And Antoine Scales has seen enough. 9-2, Hutch with a 7-point lead early on. They've scored 9 straight. Timeout on the floor, 5:29 to go first quarter on 99.9 The Rock. All right, 30 seconds here, 30 with a bed. 30, bring it back with a bed.
Garden City wants to warm things up so you can be ready for that spring furniture facelift at great savings. It's a store-wide sale. Everything will be marked on sale, and on top of that, we will warm things up even more with extended financing of up to 60 months with 0% interest. Right now, take advantage of in-stock mattresses that are ready for delivery or pickup. It's been a long, cold winter, so head to Robinson Furniture and warm your home up with new furniture. And thank you for shopping with us.
Not a good start for Garden City, down 9-2 against the 17th ranked team of the country in Hutch. Blockbusters 1 for 8 to start this game. And out of the timeout, it's Nevis and Mattis, Martin, McGee, Odom, and Mapang, the 5 on the floor for the Blockbusters. Afoa picks up 2 early fouls. McGee works the right lane line for Garden City on a bullet feed from Nevis and draws the foul. Lady Morris just checked in for Hutch, the freshman from Baton Rouge. When you want a team with size, look at Hutch. Not only do they have the size, they can shoot it. McGee just a 47% free throw shooter. And knocks down the first of 2. Sophomore from Fort Worth, Texas. Coming off a solid game, 14 points, 9 rebounds the other night. 1 of 2 from the free throw line for McGee. And the defensive rebound off to Hutch. That ends a 9-0 run, but Garden City still down by 6. 5:10 left here in the first quarter. Hutch ball right to left. Morris underneath. Sky hook over Odom. Left it a foot short in the paint. And Mattis Martin the rebound for the Blockbusters. 9-3 Hutch. Halfway through quarter number 1 here from Conestoga Arena. Nevis has it left side angle on the power G. Fakes a pass left, drives right, pull up 10-footer in the paint. That's off the heel. And the floorboard to Lonnie Morris for Hutch. And Garden City continues to struggle. Now 1 of 9 from the field. Hutch ball right to left, leading 9-3. Morris, 16-footer straight on is short. Line drive jumper. And Justice Odom cradles the rebound for the Blockbusters. 9-3 Hutch. It's Garden ball dressed in white, left to right. Mapang, Nevis, Martin, Odom, and McGee. Mapang, wing to end line left, throws it up short. Justice Odom, though, the offensive rebound for Garden. The shot clock did not reset. Mattis Martin swishes a 3 from the left wing. Garden City has answered back with the last 4. A Martin triple pulls them to within 3. 9-6, Hutch in front, their ball from right to left. Kayla Adams, the freshman from Hopkins High School, a powerhouse in Minnesota, back is in the game for the first time. She's got it, foul line extended left, 15-footer is a swish, and Hutch answers right back. 11-6 Blue Dragons, 3:44 to go in quarter number 1. Hutch is shooting 50%. Garden City opened up by missing 9 of their first 10. They're 2 of 11. Garden ball with a Nevis triple. She's got it left corner. Back-to-back threes for Garden City. Hutch 11, Garden City 9. Hutch ball from right to left. Left side angle, it's Gore. Gore's a transfer, came in from Southern California. Left to right, drives right lane line, and her shot is blocked by McGee and out of bounds. It stays with Hutch. Gore is a sophomore from San Diego, transferred from Trinity Valley. She played 28 games there a year ago. Kate Ogle is back in for Hutch. And Suddington comes out, as does Lonnie Morris. So for Hutch on the floor, Grossity is back in. Check that, that's Adams, who comes off a flare screen right slot. Elbow right, it's Gore. Backing down the smaller McGee, spins with a lefty hook, off the front rim short, out of bounds off of Hutch. So the Blockbusters have it, a chance to tie or take the lead after falling down by 7. They were down 9-2 after that Idra offensive rebound and stick back. But since that point, Garden City has cut it to 2. Mattis Martin, beautiful pocket pass underneath, count it, and 1. That's Taylor Lawhorn on a diagonal feed from right to left. Lawhorn on the left block, lays it in, and a chance for a 3-point play. You can't get a pass between as much traffic with such precision as it was right there. Foul on Grassity, her first, team second. Lawhorn, the transfer from Morgan State, knocks down the free throw. And Garden City has come back to take the lead. 6 straight for Garden, 2:52 to go here in quarter number 1. 12-11 Blockbusters, Hutch ball right to left, and off the ball a foul. That's on Mapang, first on Brittany Mapang, and the 3rd team foul. So if you're just tuning in, Garden City opened up, your typical 1 of 10. But they've hit their last 3. 2 of those were triples, and they're back up by 1 now. Second lead change of this first quarter. Hutch in possession right to left. On the drive, wing to baseline right. Adams misses an easy point-blank layup on the right side. It's out of bounds and stays with Hutch, who has missed their last 3 shots. Hutch has won 5 straight games, including an 11-point win the other night against Pratt. Inbounds underneath, wide open, gliding easily. Left lane line is Gore. 13-12 Hutch. They're back in front. 2.5 to go here in quarter number 1. And it's blockbuster ball left to right. Nevis has it right side angle. Hutch is more of a matchup zone right now. Low left, it's Lawhorn. Turns and faces, floats it up, left that one short. Defended there by Gore, but grabs her own miss. Garden City's 3rd offensive rebound of quarter number 1. Nevis, swing to the end line, lefty finish. Beautifully done by Kehlani Nevis. 14-13 Garden City. 8-2 run for Antoine Scales' team. They're up 14-13. Ogle rejected for Hutch, low right. Tie up, and the ball goes over to Garden City. You couldn't defend that any better than what Taylor Lawhorn just did. Less than 2 to go first quarter. Garden 14, number 17 Hutch 13. It's blockbuster ball from left to right. Mattis Martin across the 10-second line with less than 2 to go. Waist-high right-hand dribble at the top of the key against Alford. Gets a screen that time from Lawhorn, who catches it on the roll, and an offensive foul. That's too easy. Lawhorn was late to roll on that supposed to be a pick and roll. Lawhorn waited a little too long, and eventually is called for the offensive foul. First on Lawhorn, and Garden City's 4th team foul. That's their first turnover of the first quarter. Sherelle Newsom in for the first time for Hutch. They go about 10 deep, and that's usually a typical John Ancha's team. Well coached, a lot of ball movement. They're averaging 18 assists per game. 90 seconds to go in the first. Grassity on the dribble drive. Left wing for Newsom. Straight away for Gore. Shot clock at 10. Comes left on an Ogle pick. Sandwich in amongst a double team. And an offensive foul. That's great defense by Nevis, who's helped to her feet by Lawhorn. Hutch's first turnover. And Gore, that's her first foul. And the second team foul. Garden City ball left to right. Mattis Martin with Taylor Lawhorn, McGee, Nevis, and Mapang. And this unit has brought them back to take the lead after trailing early by 7. Garden with it with a 14-13 lead. Martin, left corner, Mapang. Shuffles inside, right around Grassity to the rim and banks it in. Mapang with 4 and Garden City with a 3-point lead. 16-13, 10-2 blockbuster run. 45 seconds to go in the first. It's Hutch ball from right to left. A lot of energy from this team early on, which is what Antoine Scales saw on Wednesday night in Liberal. At the top, Newsom chased off the 3-point line by Mapang. Pitches for Grassity, sealed off end line right. Finds Gore, rejected by Lawhorn again. Garden City's got it. Final 20 seconds of the first quarter. Shot clock off. Nevis triple. Too strong left wing for Garden City. And that's Adams ripping the rebound away for Hutch. Shot clock is off. Blue Dragons have it, down 16-13. Hutch just 1 field goal the last 3.5 minutes. Left wing, this is Adams' 3-pointer. That's well short. Deflected with a second left. Ogle the offensive rebound and doesn't get a shot up. And that's the end of the first quarter. Hutch opened up 4 of 8. They went 1 of 7 over the last half part of that first quarter. Garden City opened 1 of 10. They finished 5 of 7 at the end of 1. It's Garden 16, Hutch 13 on 99.9 The Rock.
Or car or business. From American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
American Family Mutual Insurance.
For details, contact Neil Hawley, agent at Neil Hawley Agency Incorporated. Call 620-275-6.
Or state government.
if you're Antoine Scales and you wanted good defense to start the game, well, you got it. And right now, Garden City with a 16-13 advantage as we get set to start the second quarter from Conestoga Arena here in Garden City. Hutch ice cold to end that first quarter. It's Blue Dragon ball to begin the second. And they come back with Newsom, Ogle, Grassity, Idra is back in. At the top, Ogle is straight on three. That's a brick for Hutch, and Mattis Martin one-hands the rebound for Garden City. Rockbusters up 16-13 with Stevens on the floor, Mattis Martin, Lawhorn, Mapang, and McGee. Stevens in for the first time. What a second half she had on Wednesday night. McGee crossover dribble. They set up Stevens straight away. Extra pass, Mattis Martin. Stevens hit 3 big threes down the stretch. Had a 4-point play, and that went over Seward. Shot clock at 5. Left wing Mattis Martin against Newsom. Throws it up from the foul line. That wedges between the backboard and rim, and Grassity the rebound for Hutch. Blue Dragons in transition. Bad pass, quarter court right to the right lane line. Grassity to Ogle, and that's the second Blue Dragon turnover. They're averaging 2 a game. Averaging 17 again. That's their second of this one. Nearly a minute gone by in the second quarter. Garden City 16, Hutch 13. Rockbusters have led by as many as 3. Hutch led early 9-2. Mattis Martin for Garden, low left for Lawhorn. Turn face fire, misses from 15. On the left side, the weak side board off to Suddington for Hutch. Suddington lost it, has it now left wing. Blue Dragons shooting 31%. And again, the games they've lost this year, they have not shot the ball well. Not that that's a surprise to any team that loses a game. Suddington straight away between the two circles for the Blue Dragons, dressed in the road blues. Ogle, high on the left side with 8 to shoot, watched by McGee. Floats it straight away for Grassity and shuffles her feet. Mattis Martin sliding her feet defensively, and that's 3 turnovers against Hutch. John Hutchis is not happy. When you've won 384 games, there's usually a method to your madness, and what he's done in 14 years at Hutch has been incredible. Garden City back left to right, up 16-13. Nearly 2 minutes elapsed second quarter. Mattis Martin left wing, Hutch in a man-to-man. Mattis Martin's 3 is in and out. And another weak side rebound by Idra for the Blue Dragons. Garden City 2 of 6 from downtown. Blue Dragon ball right to left. Left side angle, it's Grassity. Straight away for Newsom. Chest pass on the shoulder high for Suddington, who pitches it back up top, and Newsom drains a straight on 3. 16 all. That basically puts an end to a 10-2 Brockbuster run. 7:45 to go here in the second quarter. 3 lead changes, 2 ties thus far. Stevens an angle left 3 for Garden and got it. Jill Stevens starting where she left off the other night. Garden 19 and Hutch 16. Hutch ball right to left. On the dribble drive, Grassity. Wing to baseline right, no. Idra, the offensive rebound, is hammered underneath and fouled. Couple of free throws coming up for Hutch. 7:20 left here in the second quarter in a very competitive first half. And again, if you just look at what Hutch is able to do, they move the ball, they shoot the ball well. They don't shoot a ton of threes, but they shoot a better percentage. That's why if you were going to gauge Hutch and Seward, Hutch is a more dangerous team. They run offense. If you ever watch Hutch, they run offense. They set off-the-ball screens, pin downs, flares, you name it. And they get good shots, which is how Newsom got free for that 3 at the top of the key on their last possession. Anytime a brick by Idra at the free throw line for Hutch. She's only 29%. 4.6 rebounds the other night in the win over Pratt. Second free throw. Missed them both off the heel. Loose ball, and Justice Odom has the ball for Garden City. Rockbusters 19, Hutch 16. Nearly 3 minutes gone by second quarter. Hutch ranked 17th in the country. They've won 5 straight coming into today and 5 straight against Garden. Left wing Mattis Martin. Hesitation around Alford. To the flank. Chest pass left slot. Odom backing down Idra. Righty hook. Wide right. Ball volleyballed in the air. Still loose. And finally, it's Gore, the rebound for Hutch. Garden City shooting 32%, but they're up by 3. Hutch opened 4 of 8. They are 2 of their last 10. They've got it left to right, down 19-16. Beautiful feed that time from, that's Gore to Idra. Left slot to right block, and Idra banks it in and cuts the lead to 1. 6:33 remaining second period. 19-18 Garden. Their ball left to right. Mattis Martin and McGee joining Odom, Mapang, and Stevens. Mattis Martin cradles it left wing around an Odom pick to the nail. Odom did not roll. That was there, and she missed it. Shot clock at 8. Mapang in from the right wing. Up top, Martin. Set shot 3. In and out. Ball deflected out of bounds, and last touch by Jill Stevens, who was fighting that time with Kaylin Irvin. Not going to see a lot of three-pointers from Garden City most nights. 4 minutes into the second quarter. Hutch has it right to left. Chance to retake the lead down 19-18. Suddington left wing. It's Suddington, Alford, Idra, Irvin, and Gore, the 5 for John Anches. Garden in a man-to-man. Suddington straight away with 2 points thus far. Right lane line against Stevens. Skip pass, wing right Gore. Curling left to the right elbow, and it's fouled on the way up. Antoine Scales not happy with the call. That's on Nene McGee. That's the first on McGee. And the first team foul. So Gore to the free throw line, 62% on the year. Again, Hutch is a team at 64, and that's in and out. Hutch is 3 of 7. And we've seen it like in the men's game, how free throws can cost you games. It's been the opposite, though, for Hutch. Even though they've shot a low percentage, they've won games this year at the line, and there's 2 bricks right there. Offensive rebound, Suddington for Hutch, and lays it in. Garden City falling asleep. Suddington on the offensive rebound, and the Blue Dragons retake the lead. Our 4th lead change of the first half, and Antoine Scales calls a timeout with 5:40 to go in the second quarter. 20-19 Hutch on 99.9 The Rock.
Here at American
All right, let's
Implement,
go 30
we're proud to be
here.
part- Youth. There's class.
And then Hutch has bounced back with a 6-0 run, and they're up by 3. Garden's largest lead 3, their largest deficit 7. Substitutions is Grassity, no, it's Adams coming back in, that long ponytail for Hutch. Garden keeps it. They did reset the shot clock. That's a break for Garden City. And John Anches is thinking the same thing I did. There was never a change of possession, but they said there was. Garden City gets a fresh shot clock down 3. Left wing Neves for Garden, rejects the screen, goes into a double team. Chest pass for McGee, straight away from Martin, who one-hands it around a Cheryl pick, weaves right. Now for Neves, who's 2 for 4 to start the game. Jab step and a 3, front rim and in. Second 3 for Neves, the sophomore transfer. And that ends a 6-0 Hutch run. 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. There's Suttington with the answer for the Blue Dragons, quickly the other way. She's got 6. She's 3 for 3 from the field. 24-22 Hutch. 8-3 run, 4:15 to go until halftime. Blockbuster ball left to right. McGee, Nevis, they go on the interchange at the top of the key. That is Martin, Mapeng, and Sherrill. Mapeng has it left wing, the transfer from Colby. Foul line extended left. Now top of the key, Martin. Shot clock at 8, defended by Alford. Martin from Mapeng, shot clock at 2, and she shuffles her feet and travels. And from where the offense was at the end of the first quarter, it has been in disarray here in the second. Third Blockbuster turnover. Less than 4 minutes to go in the first half. And it's Hutch ball right to left. Suttington, Idra, Alford, Gore, and Adams, the 5 on the floor for John Hunches. High post left side, Gore, back to the basket. Off a flare screen, wing right, feeds Adams. Dumps it low right for Gore, defended by McGee. Shot clock at 10 for Hutch. They're shooting 45%. Sideline right, Suttington triple. That's off the left side of the rim. And skying in for her second rebound, Denitria McGee for Garden. McGee nearly had a double-double Wednesday night in Liberal against Seward. Off a pin-down screen, Nevis. Wide open three-pointer from the wing. Got it near side. Nevis, her third 3. And a timeout called by Hutch. That was as good an offense as we've seen all season from Garden. Had that little pin-down screen. Nevis comes off of it and buries the 3. Timeout Hutch. 3:14 remaining here in the second quarter. 25-24 Garden. Our 5th lead change of the first half on 99.9 The Rock.
Cancer Center in Garden City.
All right, let's go.
water well and pumping system. Was your pump vibrating, pumping air, down in capacity, pumping some sand, or not efficient? Has it been several years since it was serviced? Have it worked on now during the off-season so you're ready for next spring? Don't wait. Call the professionals at Hydro Resources at 620-277-2389 to discuss your need.
Hutchinson 9-0 run. And they capped off by an Hydra offensive rebound and stick back. Then the Blockbusters got going, and it started with a rare three by Mattis Martin, cutting down to a three-point game. That was Lonnie Nevis, the first of several triples in that first half.
11-6 Blue Dragons, 3:44 to go in quarter number one. Hutchinson shooting 50%. Garden City opened up. Missing 9 of their first 10. They're 2 of 11. Garden ball with a Nevis triple. She's got it left corner. Back-to-back threes for Garden City.
Garden City within 2 at that point. 11-9 with 3:29 to go in the first quarter. And maybe the play of the first half. An unbelievable pocket pass here.
Down 9-2 after that Hydro offensive rebound and stick back. Since that point, Garden City has cut it to 2. Mattis Martin, beautiful pocket pass underneath, counted, and one. That's Taylor Lawhorn on a diagonal feed from right to left. Lawhorn on the left block, lays it in. And a chance for a three-point play. You can't get a pass between as much traffic with such precision as it was right there.
Perfect pass. Lawhorn and one gives Garden City a 12-11 lead. Less than 3 to go in the first quarter. That was Nevis again. He was off the three-point line, but going to the rim.
Third offensive rebound of quarter number one. Nevis, swing to the inline lefty finish. Beautifully done by Kehlani Nevis.
14-13 Blockbusters. They were up 3 at the end of one, thanks to this McCain layup.
Martin left corner, McCain shuffles inside, right around Gracity to the rim and banks it in. McCain with 4 and Garden City with a 3-point lead.
16-13, all part of a 10-2 run in that opening quarter. Hutch comes back right away with a Newton 3 to open up the second quarter to tie it. So 16 all. And then Hutch uses a 6-0 run to build a 3-point lead, 22-19. But guess who had the answer? You bet, Kehlani Nevis.
Now for Nevis, who's 2 for 4 to start the game. Jab step and a 3, front rim and in. Second 3 for Nevis, the sophomore transfer.
Ties the game at 22, one of 4 ties in the first half. And after Hutch went back in front by 2, it was Nevis again.
He nearly had a double-double Wednesday night in Liberal against Seward. Off a pin-down screen, Nevis, wide open three-pointer from the wing, got it near side. Nevis, her third 3. And a timeout called by Hutch.
25-24, Blockbusters with 3:15 to go in the first half. Again, the lead changed hands 10 times. One of the final 2 happened in the final 90 seconds. It was thanks to the DVD.
Suttington low left around Nevis and blew the layup. Nevis the rebound for Garden City. Blockbusters pushing down one. McGee to the rack and lays it in.
Eighth layup for Garden City at 29-28. Hutch had the last round. The four-way layup at 30-29. That closing stand. Hutch 30, Garden City 29. Take a break. Have your first half numbers. When we come back, it's a 1-point Hutch lead on the important halftime report on 99.9 The Ball.
years of experience in the construction industry, which means we have completed a wide variety of repairs. And get this, even if it's not a Morton building, we are happy to provide repairs on any of your building's needs. Contact your local Morton office today at 620-275-4105.
Farmers Insurance Rodrigo Ruvalcaba Agency is proud to be a supporter of the Garden City Bronkbusters, understanding your needs both with the business and personal challenges. Rodrigo is here to discuss options with you to get you only the coverage you need and none of what you don't. Farmers Insurance Agent Rodrigo Ruvalcaba, always here for you and supporting the community. See him at 503 Main Street. Go Bronkbusters!
America is at work, from farms to construction sites to factories. Millions of people operate tractors and heavy equipment every day to help keep America strong and growing. When operating dump trucks or equipment with booms or other extensions, watch out for overhead electrical lines. Make sure there's adequate clearance because coming in contact with those lines could result in a tragedy. For more safety information, visit weci.net and click on the Safety tab. An important safety message brought to you by Wheatland Electric, delivering energy for life, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Lewis Automotive Group in Hayes, Dodge City, Garden City, Liberal, and Topeka treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. They know you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, they enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow Lewis to demonstrate their commitment to excellence. They encourage you to browse their online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. You can also request more information about a vehicle using their online form. For more information, go online to buylewis.com, where you always get it for less.
Propane heats our homes and shops, can supplement irrigation engines. And did you know that you can order a new vehicle fitted to operate on propane? Garden City Propane is a local, family-owned company that can help you maximize your fuel dollars with safe and affordable options. They have tanks, can get parts, and provide reliable delivery by people that have lived here and been in the business for years. So you never have to worry. Contact Garden City Propane today to find out more.
With spring around the corner, it's time to put the craftsmanship of Quality Structures to work for you on your next building project. Whatever it is you've got planned, garage, hobby shop, ag, or equestrian, the experts at QSI will see it through from design to done. And during our annual spring sales event, you can take 3% off your entire post-frame building purchase. Don't miss out. You have until March 31st to save big on your next project. Visit us at qualitystructures.com for more details.
With temperatures that have been so cold, Robinson Furniture in Garden City wants to warm things up so you can be ready for that spring furniture facelift at great savings. It's a store-wide sale. Everything will be marked on sale, and on top of that, we will warm things up even more with extended financing of up to 60 months with 0% interest. Right now, take advantage of in-stock mattresses that are ready for delivery or pickup. It's been a long, cold winter, so head to Robinson Furniture and warm your home up with new furniture. And thank you for shopping with us.
Garden City Community College is proudly supporting the Bronkbusters to victory this school year, and they're assisting them to a victorious future. Find out all Garden City Community College has to offer. If you thought you couldn't afford college or can't get funding for your kids or yourself, well, you can, and they can help. Visit Garden City Community College on Campus Drive in Garden City, or go online to gcccs.edu for more information. Garden City Community College. Go Bronkbusters!
7, 3 for Grassity. Newsom had 3. 30 to 29 Hutch. They break it back in 30 seconds to start the second half.
American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, contact Neil Hawley, agent at Neil Hawley Agency Incorporated. Call 620-275-6833 or stop by 1105 East Kansas Plaza in Garden City today.
Getting set to start the second half. Mike Philosoph courtside here at Conestoga Arena. 30 to 29 Hutch with a 1-point lead. They've led by as many as 7. Garden City's largest lead was 3. Garden ball now moving right to left to begin the second half. And they come back with McGee, Afoa, Odom, Mapang, and Kehlani Nevis. McGee to Nevis, wing right, curls left to the elbow. Hides behind an Odom pick. Jumper from 16 slides off the left rim, and Idra the defensive rebound for Hutch. Blue Dragons up 1. They come back with Alford, Idra, Suddington, Grassity, and Ogle, the transfer from Highland. Garden City in a man-to-man defense. Alford chest pass comes on the near side wing for Grassity. Backdoor for Suddington running along the right lane line and fouled, that time by Nevis. That's the first on Nevis, Garden City's first team foul, 30 seconds into the third quarter, and it's 30 to 29 Hutch. Alford to throw it in for the Blue Dragons. Coached by John Onchus. When it's all said and done, he will be in the Hall of Fame. What he's done in 14 years, nobody before him did. Revitalizing this program, and year in and year out, as I've mentioned throughout the broadcast, one of the most consistent teams in all of junior college basketball. Shot clock at 3, Hutch with it. Suddington up top, inside the arc for 3 is in and out. Afoa, the defensive rebound that time for Garden City. Hutch limited to just 4 offensive rebounds. Garden ball down 30 to 29. We've had 10 lead changes thus far in the first 21 minutes plus of this game. Afoa off a screen, toes the foul on extended left, finds McGee, right lane line scoop, no off the window in front rim. And there's Idra ripping down her 8th rebound for Hutch. Blue Dragons pushing, 3-on-2, right corner, Suddington stepped on the sideline, out of bounds, and the 5th Hutch turnover. You don't normally see that from a John Onchus team. Floor awareness and a turnover for Hutch. Blockbusters have it with Afoa with that brace that extends from the knee all the way down to the high ankle on the right leg. Bounce pass comes wing right for McGee. Chest pass on the right shoulder, Nevis straight away. 13 points, 4 of 8. Back from Mapang with the white headband. Across the way left to the top of the key, Afoa. Back for Nevis against Grassity. Hutch in a man-to-man, the shot clock at 8. Afoa dancing on the right wing against Alford. Low right, Odom whips a pass left arc, deep to Mapang. That's off the front rim. And Garden City's gone ice cold. Idra, her 9th rebound on the floor that time for Hutch. Blue Dragons up 1. Suddington in from the right wing and an offensive foul as Hutch turns it over again. First on Suddington. Check that. That's the second on Suddington. First team foul. Garden City's defense has been good. The offense has taken a nosedive since the first quarter on. And John Onchus is giving one of the officials an earful. John Onchus is giving the referee all she wants. And I don't blame him. That last call probably should have been a block. Bang, bang play, and they called it an offensive foul. So it's Garden City ball off a screen. Afoa triple hits the rim. Offensive rebound, far side Odom. Reset for Garden, their 4th offensive rebound. Left wing Afoa shuffles her feet against Alford on the drive around her, and Garden City turns it over. So back to that block charge call, and again, it's subjective any way you look at it, but the defensive player has to have position. I don't know if that was necessarily the case. Nonetheless, Hutch has it back left to right. Grassity shadowed to her left by Alford. Garden City in a man-to-man. 30 to 29 Hutch. 2.5 gone by third quarter from Conestoga Arena. Blue Dragons have won 5 straight in this series and 5 straight overall coming into today. Shot clock at 10. Foul line extended left Suddington. Chest pass Ogle. Head fake around McGee. Underhand scoop for Suddington with the timer at 3. Curls left to the right elbow. Pull-up jumpers in and out. Suddington has hit her first 4. She's missed her last 4. And Odom, the defensive rebound for Garden, her 6th. And we stay at 30-29 Hutch. Garden ball right to left. 3 minutes gone, third quarter. Foa handles hash mark right. Dumps it right slot for McGee. Looking left, fires for Odom at the foul line. Redirect left corner from Martin. Dumps it low left, McGee against the double team. Leaning in over Idra, and the leaning shot hits the back rim, and Idra has her 10th rebound already for Hutch. The Dragons with a 1-point lead and the ball from left to right. Neither team is scratched yet to begin the second half. Suddington looking for Idra, fronted by McGee, and McGee the steal for Garden City. Turning off it around to the rim, right-hand layup left it short on the right lane line, and Suddington comes away with it. Hutch ball left to right up 30-29. Suddington pull-up mid-range jumper is good, straight on. She's got 10 on 5 of 9 shooting. Hutch 32, Garden City 29. This equals the largest lead. Well, this is the largest lead for Garden at 3. Hutch's largest lead 7. Hutch is up 3 right now. In the lane, Mattis Martin for Garden. Kick it left corner, a Foa 3. That's off the right rim. And Ogle rips the rebound away from McGee for Hutch. Blockbusters 5 of 13 from deep, and Suddington cashes in again. Right slot for Hutch. She's got 12, and the Hutch run is 6-0, and they lead 34-29. Garden City uses another timeout to stop it with 5:43 to go in the third quarter. The Blockbusters are ice cold on the offensive end. It's Hutch 34, Garden City 29 on 99.9 The Rock.
Activities like FFA, 4-H band, and sports, we firmly believe that the right activity can bring out the best qualities every child has to offer, and we wholeheartedly want to support and be involved with that. It's part of our responsibility as a good neighbor, and we're proud to call your community our home also.
Hutch up by 5 now with less than 6 to go in the third. Mike Pilosoff at Conestoga Arena. A Hutch team that was ranked 13th in the preseason polls. Moved up to 12th on January 15th and up to 11th on February 1st. That was the highest they were ranked this year. Blockbuster ball right to left, down 5. They've trailed by as many as 7. 5.5 to go third period. Nevis with a jab step. Fires left side angle from Mapang. Pitches now on the arc left for Mattis Martin. Garden City has not scored yet here in the third quarter. Timer at 10. Mattis Martin around a pick from Lawhorn. Drives to the left end line and stepped out of bounds. There's no movement. There's no motion from Garden City. They become stagnant on offense. And they're down by 5. Going back to the end of the second quarter. The Blockbusters just one field goal over nearly a 7-minute stretch. And they're down by 5. Hutch ball left to right, 5 to go in the third. Offered around an Ogle pick. Pick and fade. Ogle's got it, quarter court left. Chest pass left wing Suddington. Behind her back, left lane line against Nevis and draws the foul. She puts so much pressure on your defense when she drives. Freshman from Schlegel High School in Kansas City. They called that foul on Odom. That's the first on Odom's second team foul. That sends Suddington to the free throw line, where she's 69%. Honor student at Schlegel. Played in 3 state tournaments during her prep career. First of 2 free throws. Hits the front rim, no good. She's the first player in Schlegel history to score 1,000 career points, and she reached that milestone during her junior campaign. Spins the ball on the second free throw and knocks it in. 1 of 2. 35-29 Hutch. They're up by 6. They've scored 7 straight. 4:55 remaining in the third. Suddington has scored all 5 points for Hutch here in the third quarter. Blockbuster ball from right to left. Mattis Martin, Nevis, Odom, Lawhorn, and Mapang. Nevis leads the way, 13 points, but has not scored here in the third. Pats her chest as that pass from the sideline right, swatted out by Kayla Adams of Hutch. Garden keeps it down 6, and they need points on this possession in the worst of ways. Nevis at the top of the key, defended by Adams. Goes around her, fakes a pass, drives in the lane, and is fouled on the way up. She's been the offense. She is 4 of 8. The rest of the team combined is 6 of 28. And a foul on Kaylin Irvin. That's the first on Irvin. Each team with 2 fouls. And now Keelani Nevis, the transfer from Southwestern Oregon Community College, to the free throw line. The first is in and out. That's a rare miss for someone shooting 83% from the stripe. 35-29 Hutch by 6. One more free throw for the sophomore transfer. And that one front rim and through. Ends a 7-0 Hutch run. 4:30 to go. Can the Brockbusters keep this close going to the fourth? They're down 35-30. 4:25 left third quarter. There's a steal by Nevis for Garden City. Nevis a 2-on-2. And a pocket pass. Nobody was home on the right lane line. Intercepted by Ogle for Hutch, who just got away with a massive walk in the backcourt. Alford pull-up 3 for Hutch. Right wing, no. Grabs her own miss. Nobody was there. And then she's fouled right in line. That is just as careless as it gets for Garden City. Alford missed the 3. Didn't even move for about a second and a half and still grabbed the rebound. And now it's 2 free throws for Hutch. Now you could have went the other way, cut it to 3 or 2. That's technically a 4 or 5 point swing if she hits 2 free throws. Foul on Lawhorn, that's her third. Garden City's third team foul. And now Alford, who won a pair of state championships at Derby High School, is a 76% free throw shooter. Was an all-Jayhawk honorable mention as a freshman last year. Free throw is good. Hutch is just 5 of 11 from the stripe. Alford shoots it at 76%. Last year missed 7 games because of injury. Still played in 25. Knocks down 2 freebies here. And this equals the largest lead of the game for Hutch. 9-1 Blue Dragon run. 37-30 Hutch. Brockbuster ball right to left. Nevis right corner 3 is an air ball. Loose ball on the deck. Bodies all over the place. And it's a tie-up, and it goes over to Hutch. And that's Gore, who will be credited with the rebound. Nevis comes out. She's really been the only offense for Garden. She's the only player in double figures with 14. 3:51 and counting third quarter. 37-30 Hutch, their largest lead of the game. Alford, Gore, Irvin, along with Adams, who has it straight away, and Ogle, the 5 on the floor for Hutch. Ogle sets an off-the-ball pick. At the top, a straight-on 3 is in and out for Irvin. Rockbusters dodge a bullet, a foe of the Garden City rebound. 37-30 Hutch, 3.5 to go third quarter. Rockbusters trying to snap a 5-game skid to the Blue Dragons. Snapped an 11-game losing streak to Hutch on Wednesday night. Stevens around a staggered screen. Wing right for Longhorn. Right wing three-pointer, got it. Longhorn's 3, boy did they need that. And Garden City closes to within 4, 37-33 with 3:07 to go in the third. And a Brockbuster foul, that's the last they had to give. That's Lawhorn's first 3-point hit of the season. Meantime, third foul on the other side on the paying of Garden City. Hutch inbounds to Gore, who floats it in the paint. She's got 8. Hutch 39, Garden City 33, with 2:58 to play third quarter. Blockbusters have it right to left. Afoa, chest pass for McGee. She's been off, just 1 of 7. Drives on the left wing, zigzags left. And that's a floater that's short in the paint. Ogle, the Hutch rebound, and is fouled. And that puts Garden City over the limit. And the shot's just coming up short for the most part for Garden City here in the third quarter. Garden is 1 of 10 now from the field in this period. Second foul on Nene McGee. Garden over the limit, and that sends Kate Ogle, the sophomore transfer from Highland, to the free throw line. Her sister played here last year for Hutch and is now in West Virginia. Free throws in and out. Ogle shoots it at 88%. She's 16th in the conference in blocks, 22nd in rebounds, and 1st in the conference in free throw percentage, and she just missed the first. Second one on the way, swish. Line drives that one home. Hutch 40, Garden City 33. It's Garden City ball right to left, 2:44 to go in the third quarter. And this again equals the largest lead for the Blue Dragons. Harden with it. Mapang's pass right sideline for Stevens. Overplayed that time by Adams. Knocks it out to the front row of seats. Garden City keeps the ball. But if you compare the offense in the first half to what we're seeing here in the second half from Garden, this has been non-existent. Afoa, tough shot from the right angle. A two-pointer that time. Missed it. Balloon for Garden is tied up with Irvin. And that's going to be a jump ball possession. Arrow stays with Garden City. Blockbusters now 1 for 11 from the field here in the third. Afoa to throw it in. Baseline left for Garden. Finds Balloon, who's getting some rare minutes. Backs away. A little shimmy shake in the paint. Righty hook spins out. And the rebound on the floor taken by Gore for Hutch. Blockbusters 1 of 12 in the period. Lawhorn with her third block, denying Gore at the rim, and the loose ball to Afoa. Here comes Garden right to left, trailing 40-33. 8 minutes elapsed, third quarter. Left wing Mapang, shadowed there by Irvin. Hutch in a man-to-man. We have not seen zone much at all from Hutch in this game. They front Mapang on the post left side, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Hutch. As Grassity checks back in for the Blue Dragons to replace Alfred. Grassity, who played at Topeka High School her senior year. Her team was ranked #1 in the state, actually transferred from Highland Park. Blockbusters have it, down by 7. Stevens, Afoa, Mapang, Balloon. 5 to shoot, and Lawhorn. Mapang left wing, fires up a three way off, hits the middle of the backboard, and that's a shot clock violation. Garden City's 8th turnover. They're down 7. Low scoring game against one of the top scoring teams in the conference in Hutch. Blue Dragons have it, leading 40-33. 90 seconds straight on to play here in the third. Up top, Gore 3, in and out. Offensive rebound, Idra flying in from the top of the key for Hutch. And a reset for the Blue Dragons, their 6th offensive board of this game. They average 13 a game. Fake right, come back left. Should have been a 3-second violation against Hutch, and a turnover. That's number 9. Idra was in the paint doing her taxes. I mean, literally was in there for about 10 seconds. So now with a minute 12 to go in the third, Garden City down by 7. They have the ball from right to left. They are 1 of 13 shooting in the third. Stevens left corner, chased off the three-point line that time by Adams. Picks up her dribble left slot. Over the shoulder pass, left wing of Foa. Now in the left corner, Mapang, the Colby transfer. Shot clock at 10, now to the Colby native Stevens. Comes right to the top, and again, there's Idra to seal her off. Handed for Afoa, wing to baseline right drive, and she puts it in. First field goal for Afoa. 40-35 Hutch. Just the second made basket of the quarter for the Blockbusters. Hutch has it left to right. High post left side, Idra beating Balloon and misses the layup. Lawhorn the over-the-shoulder rebound for Garden. Blockbusters can hold now for the final shot of the third. If they can keep this within 3 points or even 5 going to the fourth with how miserable they've shot here in the third, that's a story in itself. Mapang at the top for Garden City. They leave her alone. Left wing Stevens comes right to the elbow. Lefty scoop, count it, and one. Jill Stevens, her second made basket, her first 2. And the Blockbusters close the quarter strong. They pull to within 3. 40-37. Foul on Idra, the sophomore from Africa. That's her first, third team foul. Stevens, an 85% free throw shooter, and a swish. 40-38. Hutch by 2. Final seconds here of the third. Suddington 3. Check that. That's Irvin, and it's off the top of the backboard, and that's the end of the third quarter. So the Blockbusters score the final 5 points of the third. They hold Hutch scoreless the final 2:44. And at the end of 3, it's Hutch 40, Garden City 38 on 99.9 The Rock.
Cancer Center in Garden City. Our patients in the state.
Listen, there are no moral victories, and if you say there are, you're full of cliches. But if you're going to tell Antoine Scales that his team would be down 2 to a team that is as good as Hutch, ranked 17th in the country, he would take it. And now going to the fourth, it's Hutch ball from left to right. With a 2-point lead, they have led by as many as 7. Ogle, Suttington, Idra, Grassity, and Alford, the 5 on the floor for John Hutchins. Looking to close this one out. Rockbusters looking to end a 5-game losing streak to Hutch, and there's a steal for Garden City by Lawhorn. 10th Hutch turnover. Rockbusters have it, a chance to tie or take the lead early in the fourth. Down 40-38. Mapang toes the 3-point line left side. Up top, Stevens. Wing right of Foa. Changed her mind. Finds Balloom. Right slot off the mark from 15. There's Jill Stevens with the offensive rebound. And a reset for Garden. Left wing 3 of Foa is an air ball. And it's out of bounds to Hutch. Not a good offensive possession for Garden City. Balloom getting a lot of minutes from the third quarter on here into the early part of the fourth. Mattis Martin back in, and if Foa comes out, she has had a miserable shooting afternoon, 1 of 7. Hutch ball left to right, Alford across the 10-second line. Won 2 state championships at Derby, played in another state championship, so a runner-up finish. Left wing Ogle, up top for Suttington, right lane line against Stevens. Suttington's been the engine today, 13 points for Hutch on 6 of 10. Ogle hides behind a pick from Idro, rejected by Lawhorn. That's the 4th block for Lawhorn. Mattis Martin, the loose ball for the Brockbusters. Lawhorn, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 4 blocks. Garden has it down 2, a chance to retake the lead or tie. 40-38. Mattis Martin left wing, watched there by Grassity. Hutch and a man-to-man. They swing it for Stevens. Right wing 3-pointer. It's good! Jill Stevens from beyond the 3-point line. Nothing but net. 41-40 Garden. It's an 8-0 run. They're up by 1 with 8:20 to go. Stevens has scored the last 6 for Antoine Scales' team. Hutch ball from left to right. They were once up 7. That lead is dissipated. Alford one-handed for the Blue Dragons' right arc. Pulls up for 2. That's off the heel. Idra the offensive rebound and puts it back up and in. She has 10 points and 12 rebounds now for Hutch. 42-41 Blue Dragons, 7:52 remaining. We have a whistle away from the ball. I think an illegal screen against Garden City. That's on Balloom. That's her first. That's a big foul. Big turnover. That's number 9. Hutch ball left to right, 42-41. Garden City down 1. We've had 12 lead changes in this game. Hutch has been up by 7. Garden City's largest lead, 3. It's Hutch ball left to right, leading 42-41. 7:45 to play, fourth quarter. Hutch 8-0 this year when leading at the half. And they led at the break today. At the top, it's Adams curling against Mattis Martin. Draws back left corner. Mattis Martin stays with her. They dump it for Idra in the post. Wiggles that time around Odom, and she hip checked her in a foul. Second foul on Odom, second team foul. Now look, if you're going to send somebody to the line, it's Idra, who I'm sitting at the scorer's table, and I have a higher free throw shooting percentage than she does, 29%. Hutch is 7 of 14 from the line. Right foot in front of her left, spins the ball, first on the way, and of course it goes in. 43-41, Hutch with a 2-point lead. Works every time. Idra missed the final 9 games of last season because of injury. Second one rattles in. Ah, you love it. 44-41. Hutch with a 3-point lead. And it's Garden City ball right to left. So the worst free throw shooter maybe in the conference just knocked down 2 big ones for Hutch. Rockbusters have it right to left with Stevens straight away. 5 feet behind the 3-point line. Finds Mattis Martin left wing. Shakes off Alfred. Lobs inside Odom at the basket and finishes with 2 hands. Extra pass. 44-43 Hutch. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. Hutch ball left to right. High post right side, it's Adams with Grassity, Gorey, Idra, and Alford. Grassity up top, she's 0 for 2. Got away with a walk on her dribble drive right, and a foul on the floor. And that's on Stevens. First on Stevens, third team foul on Garden. Hutch, surprisingly, has not picked up a foul here in the fourth. Hutch ball inbounds Adams, right inline jumper, short. Offensive rebound, Brockbusters fall asleep again. It's Gorey misfiring in the paint for Hutch. And Odom wrestles the rebound away from Idra. Jump ball, possession arrow to Garden City. And Garden City can take the lead now with 6:43 to go in the fourth. Again, what's at stake? Hutch has won 128 out of their last 129 when leading at the half. They're up 1 now here in the fourth. Garden with it, and Mattis Martin just threw it away. 10th Brockbuster turnover. Hutch has it up 1. Alford going at Lawhorn. Head fake right lane line and a foul. Just a careless turnover on the other end for Garden City. It's feast or famine with Mattis Martin, because she had that unbelievable pass in the first half, and then she basically did the James Worthy in the 83 or the Georgetown play where they threw it right to James Worthy at the end of the 83 National Championship game, Georgetown and North Carolina. Here's Alford free throw, and that's in and out for Hutch. Alford 76%. So the 29% free throw shooter hits 2, and the really good free throw shooter misses 1. Alford 1 of 2. 45-43 Hutch. 6:21 to go here in the fourth. Garden ball right to left. Afoa, Stevens, Odom, Mapang, and Lawhorn against the Hutch man-to-man. Stevens right corner, good closeout by Adams. Straight away Afoa, dribble drive left, sealed off, elbow left. Fakes left, comes back right, they hedge. Afoa's defender fell down. Fires left elbow Mapang, timers at 8. Hands it back for Afoa. Shot clock at 5 for Odom low left. Spins, shovels for Lawhorn, knocked out of bounds. Turnover Garden City. The pass was too low for the transfer from Morgan State, who stands just over 6 foot tall. 11th turnover now for Garden City. 2 backbreakers here in the fourth. Hutch up 45-43 with the ball left to right. Little over 4 minutes gone here in the final period. Blue Dragons, a team that were ranked 13th in the preseason polls. They were ranked as high as 11th this year. They're 17th coming into today. They run the weave. Grassity eludes Stevens. Elbow right jumper in and out. That one was halfway down and pops out. Rebound of Foa for Garden City. Blockbusters down 2 with the ball. 45-43, 5:20 to go. Left wing Lawhorn fires a 3. She's got it. Lawhorn triple. And Garden City down 7 again has come back to take the lead. 46-45, Brockbusters, 5:04 to go, but they don't stop the ball in transition. Alford hits Idra, left block for a layup, and Hutch retakes the lead. Idra, 14 points and 12 rebounds, her second double-double, and Hutch calls a timeout halfway through the fourth. It's Hutch 47, Garden City 46 on 99.9 The Rock.
Home to the quality. You think we've asked the question, have you walked into a modular home lately?
Out to some off-site third-party crematory. So if I have to call on a funeral home, it'll be Garnan without question. Garnan Funeral Homes, serving all of Southwest Kansas.
Garden City out of the timeout. With the ball down by 1, Jill Stevens rimming out a 3 from the right wing for the Brockbusters. Suttington the Hutch rebound, and Hutch has it left to right, leading 47-46, 4.5 to go fourth quarter. Last time Garden beat Hutch at home, Alora Sharp's team back in 2012. Ogle, a corner right three is a swish. Big three for Ogle, and Hutch extends the lead to 4. 50-46, Garden City down by 4. 5 straight points for Hutch. Blockbuster ball right to left, they need an answer. Stevens off a screen right wing, guarded by the smaller Grassity, holds it above her head. Whips it straight away, Mapang, left wing of Foa. Can she answer for 3? That's off the heel. Offensive rebound, Lawhorn, her putback is no good. And the defensive rebound is Suttington for Hutch. Blockbusters have cooled off considerably here in the second half. Hutch attacking the basket with Suttington, and she's fouled by Justice Odom. Third foul on Odom with 3:49 to go. Blockbusters had the lead 46-45 after Lawhorn hit a 3 from the left wing. But they didn't get back in transition. Idra had an offensive rebound, and then Ogle hit a big 3 in the right corner. And Hutch has a 4-point lead. Lawhorn comes out, and McGee back in for Garden City. Lawhorn's played really well. 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 blocks. To the free throw line goes Suttington, where she's 69%. 5 team fouls on Garden, and surprise, surprise, not a single one on Hutch, and we played 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. Suttington swishes the first. Suttington in high school at Schlegel worked with a nonprofit, actually helped victims of sexual abuse. Is a really good high school player. Mentioned that she scored more than 1,000 points, averaged 24 points per game as a senior, and 24.6 rebounds per game as a junior at Topeka Highland Park. Hutch is 11 of 19 at the stripe. Suttington has 14, one of 2 Blue Dragons in double figures. Knocks it down, hits 2. 52-46 Hutch. They've answered with 7 straight points. And when you're a good team and you haven't played that well, this is what happens. You answer the bell. Garden City needs a counter right here, down by 6 with 3.5 to go, 52-46. Left wing of Foa, chest pass for Nevis. Fakes right, drives left. Going to the basket, layup bothered that time by Idra, out of bounds off of Hutch. Nevis has yet to score from the field in the second half. Now 0 for 3 shooting. Garden ball down. It's a 2-possession game, trailing 52-46. End line left inbound, comes to Nevis. Left wing 3, got it. Nevis 3 off a flare screen. 52-49 Hutch, 3:26 to go. Nevis, her 4th three-pointer, keeping the Blockbusters on life support with 3:20 remaining. They're right there. Hutch has it left to right. It's Suttington at the top. Wiggles free against Nevis, who picks her up on a switch, and she travels. Turnover Hutch, they're 11th. 3:10 remaining. Garden City ball right to left, trailing 52-49. Afoa, Mapang, McGee, Odom, and Nevis, the 5 on the floor for Garden, a chance to tie with a 3. Nevis dancing at the foul line, hands it for Mapang left wing. Reverse it, angle right of Foa, around a McGee pick. They hedge there as well, around another screen to the left wing. Shot clock at 8, Odom sets a screen. Afoa foul line jumper wide left. She's 1 for 9 from the field. Hutch rebound to Suttington. Blue Dragons up 3 with the ball, and John Onchis wants a timeout. Ariana Afoa has been so off. That one wasn't close, and Hutch up 3 has the ball when we come back. 2:39 to go, fourth quarter. It's number 17 Hutch 52, Garden City 49 on 99.9 The Rock.
No matter what is tossed their way with vehicles that need fixed up, they always work as a team and get it done. Score for A&A Body Shop. Hey Harley, let's see if we can grab some after-game snacks. A&A Body Shop, the best shop in town.
Home of the car liner, baby.
.239 left in this one. Mike Pilosoff courtside at Conestoga Arena. check the timeouts. Blue Dragons have 2. Garden City has 2. It's 52-49 Hutch. Possession arrow favors the Blue Dragons. Garden City is over the limit with 5 team fouls, and Hutch hasn't committed a foul since, well, Ronald Reagan was in office. Hutch ball left to right. Alford right wing. Rejects the screen, goes right, and an offensive foul. That's Brittany Mapang that draws it. First foul on Alford, and that's the first foul of the fourth quarter on Hutch, and it comes with 2:32 to go in the period. Blockbusters down 3 with the ball, right to left. Left side angle, it's Mattis Martin, shakes off Alford, works in amongst a triangle, a triple team. McGee circles in the left wing of the nail, hand for Nevis. Shot clock at 10, she's got it at the top, drifts right for 3, and the tie is short. Long rebound to Idra on the floor. That's her 13th, and it's a game high. Hutch ball left to right. That was online and a foot short. Hutch ball up 52-49. We dip under 2 minutes to go fourth quarter. Grassity, Suttington. Idra has her second double-double. Alford and Ogle for Hutch. Alford at the foul line circle. Bounce pass for Ogle, facing up low right against McGee. Shot clock at 6. Redirect. Wing right. Alford gets an Ogle pick. Top of the key 3, off to the right. Well defended by McGee. Mattis Martin, the defensive rebound for Garden. They've got it down 3, 52-49, 90 seconds to go fourth quarter. Blockbusters have not won at home against Hutch in 9 years. Mattis Martin, chest pass for Odom. Has it right side arc. Up top Mapang, they leave her alone. They're looking for Nevis, they shadow her on the right side. And now an illegal pick, or maybe an elbow from Mapang, and Antoine Scales can't believe it. And I don't blame him. Let's call that what it is, a horrendous call. But nonetheless, it cost Garden City. That's the 4th on Mapang. And the 13th Garden City turnover. 52-49 Hutch. They've got it left to right. 1:17 remaining fourth quarter. Alford, Ogle, Suttington, Idra, and Grassity. Suttington leads the way with 15. She and Idra have combined for 29. Ogle falls down. Suttington has it at the top. Goes left to the arc, guarded by Nevis. They double it, tries to split through it. And they're going to call a foul against Garden City, and that's the girl you don't want at the free throw line. With 58 seconds to go. That's the 3rd on Nevis. So let's just consider what's happened here in the last 20 seconds. Brittany Mapang gets called for a horrendous offensive foul on one end. And they actually did not call that foul with Suttington. They fouled Ogle. And Ogle hits the free throw. Nonetheless, either one of those players is a good free throw shooter. Ogle at 88%. And now it's a 2-possession game. 58 seconds to play. 53-49 Hutch. Ogle hit the first. She's got 5 points. Second one. In and out. Rebound Odom took it away from Idra. 4-point game. That's a big miss. 53-49. Garden City down 4. 50 seconds to go. They've got it right to left. Nevis looking for Stevens. She's got it straight away. Defended by Suttington. Got to go. 5-second count is on. Finds Mattis Martin, wing right. Pull up, elbow right jumper. That's off the heel. And Ogle one-hands the rebound in the paint for Hutch. Now you got a foul. 30 seconds, you're down 4, you got a foul. You got to pick the right person to foul. Suttington curls in, leans in. Why are you shooting it? Idra, the offensive rebound, bails her out for Hutch. Idra lays it in. 16 points, 14 rebounds. Nevis answers for Garden with a 3 with 16 seconds to go. Kehlani Nevis makes it a 3-point game. What the hell are you doing on the Hutch end? The shot clock was basically off. All you had to do was hold the ball and make them foul you in a 4-point game. And she throws one up. They're lucky they get the rebound. But how much time could you have wasted? Instead, I mean, that is not typical of a John Otch's team. 55-52, Garden City within 3. It's Hutch ball when we come back with 17 seconds to go on 99.9 The Rock.
Farmer or rancher, you know.
All right, 30 seconds here, 30 seconds with a bed, 30 with a bed.
Come see the experts in agriculture, American Ag Credit. Whether you're buying property, building, or making improvements, American American Ag Credit is here to help with fixed rates, variable rates, long and short-term loans. Unique solutions tailored to your unique needs. Visit us online at agloan.com. American Ag Credit, money for agriculture.
You know, I can't state this enough, and if you listen to me long enough, you understand that, look, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm telling you, when the clock is winding down, you never see a John Honchus team shoot the ball. Why would you? You're up 4. Let them foul you. They actually, even though they scored, they kept Garden City in the game. So now if you steal it, it's a one-possession game. 55-52 Hutch. It's just inexplicable. Nevis just hit her 5th 3. Full court press. Inbounds pass. They trap Suttington in the backcourt. Ogle's got it now, and they foul Ogle. Ogle 88% at the line. So the game reset right now. Garden City with 1 timeout. Hutch has 1 timeout. Ogle can salt this game away, per se. It's not over just yet, even if she makes 2, because Garden can call a timeout and advance the ball. Foul was called on Mattis Martin. Ogle hits the first of 2 free throws. 56-52 Hutch with 12 seconds to go. Blue Dragons 14 of 23 at the stripe. Second free throw for Ogle. And that one's no good. Offensive rebound. Suttington rejected by Lawhorn, but the possession arrow stays with Hutch. And again, why are you shooting the ball? I mean, think about it. 4-point game. You grab that rebound and make them foul you, or you come back out. Game's over. But you keep giving Garden City opportunities in a 4-point game. Lawhorn, meantime, her 5th block. 56-52. Hutch with a 4-point lead. Blue Dragons may win this game, but they almost basically just coughed this one away. Now Garden City's not fouling, which is crazy at that. Blockbusters will let it run out. And Hutch wins this one, 56-52. Blockbusters fall by 4. And they gave it a big-time shot towards the end of this game. But in the end, poor shooting in the second half did not help Antoine Scales' team. And Hutch beats the Blockbusters for a 6th consecutive time, 56-52. Timeout. Post-game show is next on 99.9.
Browse on Nextdoor under the same